amazing to me, and the hope was making the connection between those 18-year-old girls there and the 18-year-old girls in Chicago. How do you feel, or do you feel any connection between Girl Number 4 and the Just Say Her Name movement or the Black Lives Matter movement, like that history and what is happening here on the ground? Is there any relationship?
I'd have to think about that for a while before I gave an adequate answer. But I will say that what you see in Eclipsed in that world is like the injustice afflicted on the female body.
There you go.
And that's it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could correlate that, I mean, for me, my heart bleeds every time I learn of another Black child who has lost their life for no reason other than their skin color was suspicious, you know. My heart bleeds, and I have a brother in this country, and he's a king to me. He's a king in my heart, and every time I think that someone has lost their brother, it pains me. So anyway, I think these are conversations that are all worthy of being had, and I don't think having one should negate another. I think they're all very valuable conversations to have.
So you said that you read Eclipsed when you were in Yale.
Yeah, I joined Yale. I flew in from Kenya, and 2 days later I was in a room understudying the play.
Wow.
I was understudying the character I'm now playing.
Wow.
And
I heard click. I can click for that.
Yeah, and it was such a blessing because I knew I was coming to a very joining a very Eurocentric program. And the first thing.
That was a really nice way to put it. It was.
You know what, with the Shakespeare and all that jazz. But yeah, I knew that, and I was gonna come and learn as much as I could from it. But then to come matriculate, and the first thing they put in front of me is a Liberian play. I was like, I obviously made the right decision.
So was Denai there?
Denai was there, yeah. Denai was there, and I understudied Adepero Oduye, who was with me in 12 Years a Slave.
Yes.
A phenomenal lady. And some of the cast members who are in it now, Pascal and Armand and Zainab Jah, they were in that production as well. So I watched this play come to life, and I was in that rehearsal room almost every day, and I was glad I never got to go on stage. I was not prepared for that at that time. But then it really sat deep in my heart, and I was like, I have to do that play at some point. And so when Oscar Eustace asked me what I wanted to do, I told him I wanted to do Eclipse.
Woo! Yes.
He made it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just
Stephen
got
Bird,
goosebumps like
right there.
Because what you just did was illustrate very easily what happens when, particularly when Black women get a moment to work together, to build together, to create sisterhood, to then have some success, have some platform, and bring us with you. You did that in the most beautiful way, and everybody benefits. Thank you.
Thank you.
And